I am current on these vlogs for the first time, I think, since April. Holy crap. I've been in there for the last hour and a half or so catching up. Got 7 up today, and just making more work for myself now. But we're back to work on the Silverstone 2000. We mentioned the headliner last week, so that's coming out and apart now. Parcel shelf, look at that. It's a Silverstone shelf, not even close to the original black. In fact, you can kind of see in a few areas that that's the original color. That's what the sun did to that color. People think I am insane for not wanting to park my car outside permanently or just leave it out all day, park it out there instead of in here. They don't get it. This is why the sun destroys interiors. It destroys paint. Not in an hour, not in a week, not in a month, not in a year. But time and pressure, ladies and gentlemen, makes diamonds or destroys cars. Of course, we did have a couple small problems here to be expected, honestly. The A-pillars, guess what? Center tab's broken. They're bowing out towards the center. So gave him the option to replace the A-pillars. We don't waste money on the Alcantara ones if we're going to wrap them anyways. So I just buy whatever's cheaper between beige and gray. Seems that all the beige ones are either NLA or in Germany. So we ordered gray ones. We'll just peel off the gray and put the black cloth on that he wants. And then one of the C pillars, it must have been broken before because Alan knows how to remove these without breaking them. But the center tab broke, and then, you know, the early cars, they don't have the 8mm screws. It's just those plastic push rivet things that go into the body. One of those broke off. So if my knee weren't totally killing me from doing all that landscaping lighting work, I would have crawled up in the loft today to see what I have. But that's not going to happen today, and maybe not tomorrow, but we'll get there. Take a look even under the shelf at this insulation here. See all the cracks in that? My goodness. Mr. Sun is not kind. Martin's been working on this. This is the manual conversion car. We're ready to start it in theory. The starter motor engages and cranks, but we've turned off the starter motor before allowing it to start just because he doesn't know, the owner doesn't know how old the oil is, how many miles are on it, or how much is in there. So we're going to have to drain it and replace it. But it looks like the brakes got done or almost completely done today. Fresh discs all around, pads, normal stuff. Annoyingly, and this is the second time this has happened, I ordered a rear right rotor, and the box over there says right, and part number ends in 808, which is the rear right side. And what do they have in the box? A left rotor. 1, I love that my technician found that. 2, why? Why did this happen again? We returned it. They gave us the proper one for the M6 that I'm going to be taking home tonight. Then they just took this back and put it on the shelf and thought, oh, what the hell? Nobody else will notice. We noticed. Alan worked on this for a while, and then after that got back into this Alpina swapped 540. So some front suspension components, maybe brake hoses. I'd have to review his work order. Oh, got the front bearings in. Nice fresh bearings. And he pointed out to me that whoever worked on this car in the past did not have a torque wrench or let a 9-year-old torque everything because pretty much everything was hand tight, including the caliper carrier to wheel carrier and caliper to caliper carrier bolts. And we had a lot of just metal on metal, clunky, rattly noises from the front of this car, and now I'm kind of figuring out why, because nothing's screwed down right. On the right side here, the wheel carrier, yeah, he hasn't tightened it yet. The wheel carrier's loose on the strut, so the whole thing's just bouncing around. Mickey's little hand is on the 10, so that means it's time for me to leave. I'm going to go get some In-N-Out, enjoy cruising in the M6 on the way home. Talk to you guys tomorrow on Tuesday. Good night.